Here with Stand True and Priest for Life. I wanted to share something I wanted to talk about because people ask me all the time, why do you always talk about abortion? Why is something that you always do talk about abortion? Everything we talk about, everything we discuss, you bring it back to abortion. And people ask me that all the time, And I was thinking about that today. I was in the car and I was plugging my phone into the stereo, and suddenly the song Kashmir by Led Zeppelin came on. And when the song Kashmir by Led Zeppelin comes on the radio, I automatically go straight to that scene in Fast Times at Ridgemont High when Mark and Stacy are going on their date, and it just goes into that song. But then also, I then immediately go to the scene in Fast Times at Ridgemont High when Brad picks his sister up from the abortion mill. And it's something, even as a kid, I didn't even think about it that much, but that scene is so prevalent in that movie. And I think a lot of times in our lives, there's so many people, so many things that trigger us into thinking about certain things. And for me, almost everything I bring back to what is going on in this country and in this world is this abortion Holocaust. Anyone that's known me, I just see Matt Adio from the band of Love for Enemies sign on there. Matt, I've known for so many years, since the 90s, touring with him and doing pro-life work. Anyone that's known me knows that that's what I've talked about for over 30 years of my life. That's what I always bring things back to. And sometimes people are, oh man, it's so dark, it's so depressing. Why do you always have to talk about, why do we have to think about abortion? It's something that's so sad and just so depressing and so dark. And that's the exact reason why I always talk about it. That's the exact reason why I always bring things back to that, because we are living in a time where thousands of innocent children are slaughtered every single day in America, and so many more across the world. We are living in a time when human beings are going into buildings and paying someone who is supposed to be a trained medical professional, a healer, training for that, and they're paying them to end the life of their human child. So that's why I always talk about it, because we live in such dark times. Even right now during this COVID-19 and the quarantine and all of that, you can't go get a haircut. You can't go to the dentist. You can't go to the eye doctor. There's so many things you can't do, but you can sure as heck go to your local Planned Parenthood or local abortion mill and pay somebody to kill your child in a time where we're supposed to be doing everything we can to save lives, everything we can to bring that curve down, to bring the number of people that are dying from this virus down, yet we're promoting the virus of abortion, this pandemic of child killing. It is a dark time in our world. I wonder if people used to tell William Wilberforce, why do you always talk about the slave trade? Why do you always have to bring up the things that are going on with the slave trade? It's so depressing to hear that all the time. I wonder if people would tell Dietrich Bonhoeffer, why are you talking about Hitler and the Nazis and what they're doing? Why would you guys talk about it all the time? It's so sad and so depressing. That's the very reason we need to be talking about it. That's the very reason that we need to always be bringing it up, because every day, today, over 3,000 innocent little baby boys and girls will be ripped limb from limb in their mother's womb today. Is that going to be on CNN? Is that going to be on Fox News, MSNBC? Are we going to talk about the number of deaths from abortion today and what we can do? Are we going to, try to find a way to provide masks for the babies in the womb to protect them? No. In fact, people are calling it essential. They're calling it health care. They're calling it something that helps people. How can tearing a person limb from limb, or injecting them with poison, or doing whatever they do to kill that human child be essential? How can that be okay? So yes, I always talk about abortion. Yes, I'm almost always wearing a pro-life shirt. Today I'm wearing my March for Life t-shirt, because we live in a world where little human beings are killed every day. Every single day. We're talking about a pandemic that's lasted well over 45 years. Yes, I called it a pandemic. It's a Holocaust. It's the killing of human beings. And if we want to say that we are so concerned about human life, we are so concerned about human life. People are yelling, wear a mask, do this, stay at home, do whatever you can to make sure you can save as many lives as possible. Well, why don't we start talking about saving the lives that are killed every single day in the abortion mills? Not clinics, mills. I refuse to call it a clinic. A healthcare clinic saves people, heals people. Those places are not healthcare clinics. They are death mills. That's what they are. People, yes, I will always talk about abortion. I will always bring things back to abortion until we abolish abortion, until we end the killing of innocent human beings. This is what I will talk about until my dying breath, if I'm dead before it happens, and I pray we don't, but we need to talk about it. We need to bring the light into the darkness. Remember, darkness is not the opposite of light. It's the absence thereof. Abortion, the abortion industry, the abortion Holocaust is a darkness, and we must shine the light on that darkness until that darkness is gone. So yeah, I always talk about abortion, and I always will talk about abortion until we end abortion. God bless you guys. Have a great day. Go out, shine the light on the darkness. Let's really save lives and stop the killing of innocent baby boys and girls. Again, Brian Kemper with Stand True Pro-Life Outreach and Priests for Life. God bless you guys. Please share this video. Share this video. Even if your friends will be offended, even if they don't want to hear about it, share this video. Please let people know we must end the abortion pandemic, the abortion Holocaust, because it's the killing of innocent children. Thank you.